The Turkey
The
Dave.
Turkey Dave. Is that
Turkey
it?
Dave. The Grateful Dave is the turkeys and avocado. You get the one with turkey and Swiss.
Yes, yeah.
Turkey Dave.
Turkey Dave.
Yep. Where their motto is Turkey Lurkey D and Turkey Lurkey Dap. I eat that turkey and then I take a nap. Thanksgiving is a special night. Jimmy Walker used to say dynamite. Mm-hmm. Alan, one of my ex-flings is still friends with me, and he currently works for the DOJ, which would be really useful if I am ever in big trouble with the law.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't know anyone else in law enforcement, I guess it's good to have a friend over there at the Department of Justice. Alan, my ex, drunkenly contacted me a few months ago and asked me to come over and toss her salad.
Oh.
I refused. She's a corpulent woman whose hygiene was never great.
Ew.
So I didn't want to get in there.
Gross, dude.
Yeah, but that's your ex, so you used to be in there. Is she corpulent now, or has she always been? Oh, God.
Perfectly congruent word.
You'd get lost in there.
That's a mean word.
Corpulent?
Corpulent?
For fat, what's better? Rotund?
I
mean,
feel like
fat
it's better
is
just
quick.
to call someone fat. To call them corpulent, you're also insulting their intelligence.
No, you're not. Corpulent
I
means
doubt
fat.
they're gonna know what it means.
Oh.
I don't know what I didn't know what it meant. I had to look it up.
You just
context clues, sure.
You said
looked it up in the moment.
I looked it up right after he said it.
You did?
Yes, he said a corpulent woman, and I immediately pulled up Google on my laptop and typed in corpulent.
You were fast, dude.
I have. That's why I have my laptop up.
No, I understand,
so I can
but
pick
just
stuff up immediately.
But to type the word corpulent that quickly, because you responded okay.
Well, it takes.
Wow, well done.
2 seconds, maybe.
I guess I said the word corpulent, and you immediately typed it in and came back with it. Good for you. Okay, so what's better, pudgy? That's no fun.
None of them are fun.
Chubby, zoftig,
Ew.
Rubenesque. If you want to get artsy-fartsy.
Rubens?
Artsy-fartsy about it.
Too many Rubens.
Too many
Is that what that
Rubens.
means?
I mean, it's not what it means.
No.
But it is a byproduct.
Yeah, I like that. No, Rubenesque refers to the artist named Reuben who would paint these like voluptuous nudes. So they're called Rubenesque.
Yeah.
I don't know what the artist's name was, but I think that's what Peter Paul Rubens. Not Pee Wee Herman, by the way. But Zoftig I like. If you want to get fancy, that's good. That's just German. A plump lady. There's a brewery in Columbus called Zoftig. Anyway, corpulent is great, too. It is his ex. Who would know better than he? Alan, I just texted a couple of my exes for Text and X Day after hearing you talk about it. I got 3 F-offs and a B-hole pick. So I'm feeling pretty good right now.
There you go.
See, I'll tell you what, when you're rolling the dice like that, you never know what you're going to get.
Nice clean butthole.
Good for him. Or her. Probably a him. 3 F-offs and a B-hole pick. All right. Something you want? Doing the whole tox? Anybody into that now yet? That's taken off.
No.
All right. We were talking about that when we were having dinner in Jersey.
Butts?
Anal Botox.
Why?
Get them wrinkles out.
Yeah, you want to get the wrinkles out. It's
Yeah.
mostly gay dudes who are like bottoming and stuff, but you know, you want it to look nice. If you want people to walk in your store, you want to make the awning appropriately whatever. And you figure if you work in plastic surgery or estheticians or whatever, they're always looking for new places to give people something. So I'm sure somebody said it as a joke and then it turned into a thing. But anal Botox, big deal. It's really taken off there in New York. They're writing stories about it now. It's in Cosmo.
I haven't heard anything about it.
All right. The boldest new beauty treatment for curious and adventurous Gen Zers is Botox. Imagine getting a syringe in your corn shoe. Right?
No.
Guy in New York trademarked the term Botox. He said Gen Z and millennials who are a lot more curious and adventurous when it comes to enhancing their sex lives with unconventional methods. You can say that again.
Does it? Oh, because it makes
$900.
It makes it tighter.
Yeah.
I was like, why could you even?
He said about a
possibly-
third. Well, it looks nice. He said about a third of his customers fly in from out of state specifically to get that.
I wonder if it helps with certain things like prolapse.
They said it's also good. It can aid in the healing of people who have fissures and hemorrhoids. Takes 3 minutes to complete. He said, I do have some women that come in, but it is mostly gay men.
Yeah. No
Or
one's
straight
surprised.
guys who like to get pegged.
No one's surprised by that.
Well, listen, people are always trying to, last summer it was penis enlargement filler shots. You know how girls are getting them in their lips?
Mm-hmm.
Some adventurous plastic surgeon must have been like, let's just see if guys will take a syringe to the joint. And a lot of them said, yeah, sure. The guys who would get the filler shots. Same place. They're in New York, does both of those procedures. You want to walk around feeling like you're holding a baseball bat. What could possibly go wrong with that? Injectables. It's a brave new world. Today is the day, by the way, that the airline refund law goes into effect. Department of Transportation. It's the new automatic refund rule for air travelers. Significantly delayed or canceled flights automatically refunded now by law.
I love that.
You don't have to do any more haggling or chasing people down. Now, I imagine people will probably still have to do that. But if your flight is canceled or delayed for more than 3 hours domestically or more than 6 hours internationally, automatic refund. So that's a good development for people who fly a lot. You don't
feel
have
like that
to
also
chase
means-
people down to get your money back. You feel what?
I was going to say, I feel like that means that they're going to be waiting until the very last second to be delaying flights, though.
Yeah, of course they will.
So they won't, like, sometimes when you get to the airport, they'll be like, hey, or you'll even get a text, an hour before your flight, they'll be like, hey, your flight's delayed till 4 p.m. Then okay, well, I don't have to get to the airport yet.
I'm not sure if isn't that decided by the air traffic controllers and not... Like if
I
it's
don't know
weather
who
and
it's
stuff
decided
like that,
by, but
yeah.
what I'm saying is that
No, I
it
see what you're
seems
saying,
like
yeah.
now it'll be if you're supposed to board at 6, at 5:45, they're going to text you and be like, your flight's delayed a half hour. And then it'll end up being 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't really go anywhere or do anything because you don't know it's going to be 4 hours.
Right. I don't know.
Whereas before they would say, yeah, we're postponing it till 11 o'clock. And you're like, well, I can go mess around for
These are all the
11
things
hours.
they're going to have to figure out, I'm sure. Hello?
Hello, Bill.
Who's this?
This is Dr. Beauregard Tox.
Oh, there's a throwback.
Remember me?
Barely.
Dr.
Do you remember you?
Beauregard Tox. I've just opened a anal Botox salon.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, in Cleveland, Ohio,
What's
of
it
all
called?
places. It's called Dr. Beauregard Tox's Anal Botox Salon and
Okay.
Spa.
That's catchy.
That's about all I got.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Listen, there's nothing
Too bad we
there.
just got the Cosmic Dave sponsorship. We could have made the studio after you.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, we'd like to. We don't know if we want to continue with that. We heard some guy talking about anal Botox. Alan, now that everybody's getting Ozempic ass, maybe this is perfect. Yeah, but Ozempic butt is when it just turns all,
Flat.
yeah, gets all soupy. Yeah, you just got to do more squats.
Yeah, you
got
gotta
to work them glutes, baby.
You gotta lift.
Yeah. You got to, you're not eating as much anymore. Because I think that's all those drugs do, right, is they suppress your appetite.
Yeah, that's it.
So if you don't have an appetite, like me, if I don't know what I would do.
You would wither away and die.
Well, no, I wouldn't
It's not
need
a
that
drug
stuff.
for
But
you, dude.
no, I don't mean me in this current situation. I mean if I were like really heavy and I was like, oh, because I don't know, whatever.
You wouldn't be really heavy and not have an appetite.
Yeah, I know, but
How'd you get there?
because it's genetic, Mary.
It can be, sure.
Uh-huh.
Well, I start mine soon, so I'll let you know.
Oh, are you really?
Uh-huh.
Skinny Bill coming back?
Skinny Bill coming back.
Is it worth an applause? I don't want to.
Let's see how skinny we get.
Okay.
But,
How long are you going to do it for?
for the rest of my life?
Are you not
Until
allowed
he's
to
a
talk about this?
I
$120.
don't know. It's like shipping to me, and I gotta talk to him, so I don't know all the details yet.
It's a shot, though, right?
Yeah, they ship it to me, and then I do the shot
You
myself.
shoot it in your butt?
I think it's into like a arm or leg.
Arm or a leg?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. That's why I'm not answering any questions because I don't know yet. I will let you know.
They haven't
when
explained it to
starts.
you?
Well, they said when you get the stuff, call us and we'll walk you through it.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
That's scary, isn't it?
Why?
How many how
I don't
frequent
like
is it?
needles. I don't like
Oh,
needles
I've done-
at all.
I had to do needles when
I was going to say,
a kid.
what is it with people in needles? Like, needles
don't
are
like
so...
'em.
Really?
They make me like super. I know where mine started. It's making my throat hurt. Like that sick feeling. I get it every time I talk about them. When I was,
Just talking about needles.
yeah, I don't like them at all. When I was younger, I don't remember how old I was. My brother was in high school and he had a really, really bad bicycling accident. They had like built their own jumps in the woods, and he did something, and his handlebars went into his kidney and busted his kidney into a
Oof.
bunch of pieces.
Yep.
So
Well, that's
I
not
was
a needle.
No. Listen, I was
There's a
little.
needle coming.
I went to visit him in the hospital, and I had to have been less than 10 because he was still living at home. And I watched what is a nurse called when they're not a nurse yet?
Practitioner?
No. They're like
Intern? I don't know.
kind of like, I guess, an intern. She like wasn't fully ready to be on her own yet. I watched her take a needle and stab my brother's arm vein 5 or 6 times.
Oh, I
and
see.
there was blood like squirting
Squirting
out.
Oh, she couldn't
And
find
he,
a vein.
like-
She was,
No. And his like eyes started to roll back, and then my mom was like, "Can we get another nurse?" And like another nurse came running in real quick and like took the needle out of her hand. to
So
put the
somebody
IV
who
in.
didn't know what she was doing at all ruined needles for you.
Yeah, like I watch, and I'm like 9. I'm just standing there with like my eyes huge and my mouth open, like watching this lady poke my brother's arm, blood squirting out. I was like, so now to this day, 35 years old, when I have to get blood drawn, I have to look the other way and I ask them to ask me questions.
Oh,
Where I'm
I
like,
love it. I
"Honey,
look right
I
at
just-
it and I
I
watch
just
the whole
got-
thing.
Yeah,
It'll make
I
me
was
throw
impressed by the lady that drew my blood last week. She got a good vein, and
No,
it
dude.
was nice.
I'll puke, dude. I'm serious. I'm like, you gotta ask me my phone number, ask me about my day,
But
get
this
my
doesn't
mind
go
off of this.
What I'm doing. Jeremiah texted me. He's doing it too. It goes into your tum tum, or he said your shaft.
Into your your shaft.
I imagine. He
Damn
was
right.
Joking on that one, but
Your tummy.
yeah, your tum tum.
Oh,
But
I don't think I'd want to do
I had
that.
to take growth hormone when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So I had to give myself.
Did that go in your stomach?
You rotate the site, so you do stomach, arm, leg,
I see.
and I was taking it every day. So like you do like stomach one day, leg one day, next day arm, next day leg. Like you just
Yeah, I mean,
rotate the sites.
I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want a random person chasing me down the street with a needle. But I mean, I don't have a problem with needles.
and these are small little
Yeah.
needles.
I don't like
and,
shots. I don't like any of it.
And then you know the result of being a skinny boy, worth it.
My daughter gets freaked out at
And I started a meal plan and everything.
you're doubling up.
Yeah.
I thought you were already on a meal plan.
I did one for a while last year, and then around the holidays I canceled it, and then they went out of business, and so I never started it back up, and so I got a different one now.
Is your girl pushing you to lose weight?
No, she actually is terrified that I'm going to lose weight and then get married to Kim Kardashian.
That's what she's worried about.
That's a legit.
Bill, I'm worried you're going to get so skinny that you're going to marry Kim Kardashian.
Sunday night, she goes, I have to talk to you about something. And I know it's stupid, but I have to talk to you. I know you're going to be starting on these on this weight loss stuff, and you are more attractive than Pete Davidson, and I think you're funnier than Pete Davidson, and he got Kim Kardashian. So when you're skinny, I'm afraid that you're going to leave me for a celebrity. And I was like,
In Cleveland?
And I said, I will absolutely leave you for Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
I said that to Brian.
I'd murder a dog for Kim Kardashian.
I didn't say the Kim Kardashian thing, but when Brian started working out and he's got arms now, dude, and like he's got abs coming in at 38, and I'm looking at him, and when it first started to be able to see it, I was like, why are you doing this? Like, who you trying to impress right now? Like, are you trying to get so hot that you are?
Yeah, but didn't
me?
you know you were going to
be?
be the beneficiary of all this?
Well, and he's like, I'm doing it for me, dude. I feel like I like the way it makes me feel. It gives me something to look forward to. I was like, okay, but like, also, what's her name? Like, who?
No, but like to a person, you talk.
But yours is like, who is this local person? Yours wasn't. You're gonna have a run like Pete Davidson.
He
did.
might. It could be anybody.
There are a lot of
She gave specific names.
Yeah, that's true.
There are a lot of unhealthy ways to get into shape or to lose weight or whatever. We all know that. But I never understood the people who like crap on going to the gym, getting into shape, because to a person, everybody looks better, feels better about themselves, the whole thing. I never understood. People are like, like, bro, do it.
I never heard anyone.
A lot of people like, well, it's part of the whole body positivity thing. Beautiful at any size. Okay, that's good for you. But there's a lot of people, we've talked about this with respect to like Mary losing weight or whatever, right? You got people who scream at you for body positivity. Well, body positivity should also mean if you want to get yourself into better shape.
Yeah.
You should be positive about that too. Most of those people are not. It's not body positivity, it's fat acceptance.
Yeah.
And those are two very different things. I'm 53 and I'm getting into really good shape. So it's like, because I'm trying to be around, I got a young kid.
Yeah.
I'm an old dad.
And we're going to have a hot new girl on the show, and we got to be able to impress her, right, Alan?
Oh, God. Yeah, that's what it is.
And that hot new girl is Cody Poundcake Brown.
There you go.
Still want to impress him.
Yeah.
Show him your abs.
Yeah.
No, it's not
always
even that.
calling
It's
him
just
daddy.
like you just feel better.
No, I fully get it. I fully get it. But whenever someone, well, for me at least, whenever someone, like, Brian, for instance, let's take my exact instance. He's getting into shape and I am not, which strikes insecurity in me.
But why are you
which
not getting into
causes-
shape?
I'm lazy.
She did 48 hours of a diet. What
I
are you
did.
supposed to do?
I ate 3 salads already this week, okay? I deserved my cake. So
Yeah, but he's lifting. That's what you guys are doing two different things, too.
He's lifting and eating right. He's doing it. He's doing both.
Right.
But it brings up insecurities in me, and then I deflect and project my insecurities onto him. I know exactly.
Well, at least you know you're doing it.
Oh yeah. But I think that's everybody. I don't actually think he's going to go get hot and cheat on me. But when I look at my belly, I'm like, maybe he will. I don't know.
You look at your belly and you go, maybe he should.
Maybe he should. Maybe that is the plan.
I guess if the only thing keeping him on the straight and narrow is the size of his belt, then you got bigger problems than,
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right. Well, again, we've solved everyone's problems.
Yep.
So you're welcome, customer.
America.
Now it's time to solve my problem.
And that is?
People need to pre-order my new album.
Wait, that's a problem?
I mean,
If they don't, it's a problem.
if they don't, it's a problem.
I see.
Yeah, so go to billsquire.com. There's links there to pre-order We're Getting Famous. It comes out this Friday. This Friday, I'm also going to be at Imposter Theater at 9:30 p.m. Those are always very fun shows. Come check that out. And then Chris McQuanzica, December 28th at the Agora with Mary Santora. Mary?
It's me. Oh, follow me on social media at Mary Santora Comedy. If you weren't listening yesterday to the psychic interaction I had, I posted that on my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Short version. I mean, it's still 7 minutes long, but we talked about it a lot. So check that out. Weigh in. Let me know what you think.
All right, more Chris McQuanzica tickets tomorrow, by the way, and Friday. If you want to find me anywhere, you'll do it on social media. Alan Cox Show is where that is. The show will be available on the iHeartRadio app very soon in its entirety. What else? You can leave messages if you listen on the app. And the After Hours line.